Hey everyone, welcome to another video on Blender Geometry Nodes. In this video, we are going to see about merge by distance node. I release new videos on a weekly basis. Please subscribe to my channel so that you will be notified when I upload a new video. This is Jay from CJ Academy. Let's start. I have my custom workspace setup. I'll share the link in the description on how to create it. Let's create a new geometry node. We don't need the cube yet. Let's keep it aside. Let's bring in the grid node. Okay, and we're going to see about operations merged by distance. So you can see there is a geometry input, there is a geometry output. So it takes a geometry, does some operation and gives an output geometry. Merged by distance parameters can be controlled by the selection and the distance value. So if I add this in, it doesn't have any effect because the size plays the key role. So it's 1 meter for 1 meter size and 3 vertices. That means the distance will be 0.5, 0.5. So we need at least 0.5 here to merge happen. So if we reduce it even by 1.1 meter, the merge doesn't happen. So the distance between the points plays the key role. So if I change the number of vertices, for example, let's say I keep it 4 by 4, then there is a merge already happening because the distance between the points is not 0.5 meter, it's less than that. So seems like it is somewhere between 0.3 and 0.4. Okay. So similarly, if I go for a bigger one and increase the count here, increase the count here. So here it is clear that the distance between the 2 points is not yet 0.3 meter. Seems like it is more than 1.1 meter because we have 10 meter and 10 meter distance. So that means the difference between each point will be more than 1 meter because there will be only 9 elements or the 9 lines in between them, not 10 points but 9 cuts. Let's say this is how the merge by distance works. Now let's control this by the selection. The selection works on Boolean value, so we cannot directly add a integer value because then it will try to convert anything greater than 0 will merge. See, except 0 everything will merge, so we get a single line at the end, and you can see how gradually it is connecting the dots or merging the distance. So we want to control it based on the actual value, the Boolean value. So let's bring in the compare node. So compare node takes any kind of input, but the result will be always a Boolean. So it kind of checks whether it's true or false. Let's add in index. So that means it's an integer value. Connect it again. So now we are going to see based on the index selection, the merge will happen. Okay, and the distance is, if it is 0, there will be no effect because nothing is happening. Okay, let's put this back to 0. Now increase this. We know that it is 1.1 meter, right? So let's keep it 1.2. If you increase the index value, you can see there is a change happening already here. And if you gradually increase this, you can see the merge is happening. And it stops after a certain point because we are only controlling it based on the index value. So that means I'll go back to 0. Only 100 indexes are there, and more than 100 or even more than 99 will have no effect. So if I go for 100, nothing changes here. See, but if I don't control it based on the selection, okay, and just with the distance, this means it will recheck for any of the points that is greater than 1.3 meter, or let's say, yeah, see, 1.8, then it starts 1.6, then it starts merging, and then again further further down, and it will end up having just a single point. Okay, and if I just connect index, that means 0 is not taken. 0 is taken as 0, or anything greater than 0 is taken as a selection. So index 0 is left out and everything else is connected. So let's say if you connect index to the selection node, you get a single line at the end. no matter how much you increase it. And if you don't have any connection to the selection, what you get at the end is a point. This can be used in many different places. One quick real-time application I see is the disappearing object. Okay, so for that reason, let's bring in Susan. Okay, let's add a monkey and hide this. Come to the cube and let's change this back to arena. And in arena, let's bring in the Susan. So now instead of grid, we are going to use the Susan as the information. Let's put this back to 0. And as I increase the distance value here, it will start merging the points and it will end up at the end as a single point. So if you see, we'll gradually increase this. You can see it has come to a, within 2 meter distance, it has come to a 0 point. Okay, there is a line that should, yeah, go down within the 3 meter. So all we get is a single point. So now we can use this and insert keyframes and bring this as like a pairing effect. You can see if I reduce this little bit. So this is a cool way to bring an object from a none or a single point to a full fledged size. And this is achieved, this is possible in the opposite way also. Like a big object, you can make it disappear to a single point. This you can insert keyframes in the timeline editor, take it out as a video, insert keyframes and take it as a output, and then you can put it to a video editing software or just directly take it out as a video. So so now we have insert a keyframe. Now it's visible here. Go to 100 and put this back to 0 and press I. So that means we have now a keyframe and this will play. See, this you can export it as a output. So this is a nice way to use the merge by distance, and this doesn't affect any of the performance, so it's well within the calculations. And this can be used for any geometry you're having. So as long as it has a lot of points, it will merge gradually and then make it disappear, or you can do the vice versa of it. Yeah, that's it about the merge by distance node. If you find this video useful, please like it, share it with your friends. If you want me to cover any specific topic in Blender geometry nodes or any aspect, please let me know in the comment section. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in another cool video. Thank you. Bye.